Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Now, as much as I would love to tell you right now that I'm here for Umrah, I'm actually here just on a connecting flight on my way to Delhi. But the catch for today is it is my first time ever flying business class, and we're flying with Saudia Airlines, and I think it's just the perfect match. Since soon, inshallah, I plan to do my Umrah, just maybe I might upgrade it to business class. Now, the thing about this business class flight is I got it for only £100 business class flight. You don't hear it that often. And so in this video we're going to see, is it worth upgrading to business class, knowing that some flights can charge around £1,000 to £2,000 per upgrade. Also, we're going to compare the business class to the economy with Saudia Airlines, and finally we're going to go over all of the amazing features that you actually get when you upgrade to business class. And throughout the video I will tell you exactly how I upgraded to business class for around £100 per flight, and it is not using a credit card. Let's get into it. And this is what Jeddah airport looks like. It's very glamorous, but one thing I will say, it seems very small. I arrived here from a gate way back there, so I've walked through quite a bit of the airport already, and it's not as big as you'd expect. I thought it'd be absolutely huge, but it's actually not, and it's exactly as you would expect. When you look around, you will see people wearing all white, wearing their ihram, and a lot of people wearing thobes as well, so it's exactly as you would imagine it to be. As you can see over here, the guy wearing the traditional Saudi outfit with the red. In fact, a lot of them are wearing the traditional outfit. Anyway, one of the many benefits that I've actually got for this business class flight is that I get access to the Alforan lounge. So let's head now into the lounge. I've got about an hour till the flight anyway, so I want to sit down, enjoy some food and drink, chill out, and let's see what Jeddah's lounge is all about. Hello brother, assalamu alaikum. Wow, it looks very grand on entering. I can see like a grand piano on the other side of here. This is my first ever time entering one of these lounges as well. I've never really seen the need to upgrade for like £30, but since it was all part of the package, I thought, why not? Whoa, this place is mega grand. You can buy yourself perfumes over here, and then on the wall here I can see where my flight is, so I don't get too distracted by the luxuries and miss my flight. My flight is, I think it's this one, 1:55 Delhi. Yeah, that one is my flight, so I've got to make sure that I don't miss that. So upon entering the business lounge, we're greeted with this. Some little Saudi anniversary cakes. I think I could just help myself to dates, some Saudi tea, but I think I'm just going to go for one of these cakes. It's the 95th anniversary of Saudia Airlines. I think that's what this is. They also gave me like some date cookies on my flight here, and it was so tasty. Anyway, let's look around at what the lounge has to offer. In the center there's a grand white piano. I don't know if anyone's going to jump on there and bust out a little tune or not, but there's already quite a nice little traditional Saudi tune playing in the background. Wow, it looks so modern in here. If you're going to come here, don't wear, don't wear a football top, because you'll feel out of place. I feel so out of place right now. Everyone is wearing thobes, suits, and I'm just wearing a football top. Anyway, let's see what food is available. Some cake, fruit loaf. I think these are just all different breads. Oh, pastries. A load of different pastries, and then I think that's just more breads. And then over here he's making, I think, pizza. What's it? Pizza? Is it pizza? Oh, very nice. Very nice. What toppings have you got?
Vegetable and
vegetables
cheese.
and cheese. Oh, very nice. Right now I'm just rolling around with my little cake, trying to weave through the crowds. I see the traditional Arabian. It looks like hummus with dates in it, but I don't actually know what that is. And then, what is this? I have no idea what that is. Umali. It looks like a lot of rices and curries. Yeah, it's definitely like chicken, curries, rices. And then we've got the chefs in the middle who are cooking up the dishes, and you build them your own like Subway. Kind of has like a Subway style where you pick your pasta and he builds it all, makes the pasta that you want. And then you can go along and build a salad as well. There's so many different options. And then over here, you can just help yourself to some drinks. Right, this is the starter. We're gonna go for a little Saudi anniversary cake and a nice cold orange juice. This place is huge as well. Also, I'm really glad I got this lounge rather than the one in England, since I know for certain everything in here is gonna be halal, whereas the one in England, the chances were slim. The Saudia Airlines already fed me pretty well on the way here. Like, I obviously had like a 6-hour flight here. I had a main course, I had a snack, and I had my own snacks I brought with me as well. So I'm pretty stuffed already. I should have saved myself and like denied the free food they kept giving me. but I couldn't help myself. Another thing you only really see in Arab countries is people, they just leave their bags. And while I was walking around, I also noticed that people just leave their MacBooks, they leave their phones just on the table and wander off. You would never see that in London or in England in general, because your stuff will get robbed immediately. Crack open this nice cold fresh orange juice. As you can see, the staff here are like persistent in topping things up as well. I noticed with that fridge over there, he had a big trolley just full of drinks, topping them all up. I'm actually gonna take like 5 or 6 of those drinks, put them in my bag, and then on the next flight, inshallah, I will take them. Although when I'm on the flight, they're gonna give me free drinks anyway. I'm really intrigued to see what the business class has to offer when I actually get on the plane. I don't want it to just be like a seat that I would normally get, but I can recline it a little bit further. Otherwise, you know, these seats sometimes they sell for £1,000. I don't want to spend £1,000 in the future on a seat like that, and it only goes back into a little bed. A little cupcake. It's got like a nice little piped cream on there and a little sticker on top with some Arabic. Maybe someone can translate that, but I don't speak Arabic. Bismillah. That's so sweet and creamy. Another nice feature, in fact, this one is just priceless. When you actually get on the flight, in fact, before you get on the flight, sorry, Saudia Airlines will actually text you a code in which you can use when you get on the flight to access free Wi-Fi in the sky. Also, in this lounge, you get a faster Wi-Fi than if you're just out in the airport. It's called Alforan Lounge, I think it's called. And if you connect to that, you can literally like watch anything, YouTube, all that. Sometimes when you connect to the internet in the airports, it's so bad and so slow. They have this barista section over here as well if you like coffee. I don't like hot drinks, so I'm definitely not going to this station. But I will head back now and try some other food, hopefully from maybe the pasta guy, or maybe I will just try some new things, maybe some Arabian dishes. It seems to quiet down a little bit in the last 5-10 minutes. When I first arrived here, it's so hectic. But look, this is where the show begins. So yeah, they build the pasta to your order, so however you want it built in, they will make it. Right, I'm gonna go and try something new. This looks very, very interesting. Like I said, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like hummus with dates in it. I'm not a massive fan of hummus, but I will try a little bit anyway. But I'm a huge fan of rice, so I definitely want to try a little bit some of the rice dishes. I honestly could not tell you what any of this is. It looks like porridge, like oats. Jarish, the national dish of Saudi Arabia. Okay, I'm going to try this because apparently this is the national dish of Saudi Arabia and it's called jarish. I hope it is. And then I will take a little bit of the meat as well. I think this is chicken breast grilled in a mushroom sauce. And all the cutlery is up here, nicely polished. Damn, it's plastic. You look at that, you think it's metal, it's actually plastic. I've gone for a really small portion, but I'm hoping I actually read the sign right and this is the national dish of Saudi Arabia, because I would love to try something new. Also, I've left my bag over at my table. I'm putting my trust, like everyone else, just leaving my bag, leaving my MacBook on the table, and we'll see if it's still there when we get back. We ain't in London anymore. Yeah, a little 7-Up to go with it. They've also got this little bar near to where I'm sat, but it seems like no one is over here. But this one is a salad bar with quinoa, beetroot, and they even do like little sandwiches that you can order and they make for you. But no one is here right now. I'm not too sure why. It says it's a 24-hour thing, but it doesn't seem to be. And of course, my bag is still here. No one has touched it. We in Saudi now, boys. We're in Saudi now. This is what the plate is looking like. This apparently is the national dish of Saudi Arabia. If I read the sign right, which I hope I did, is this. I'll be honest with you, I would never pick this if I didn't see the sign saying it's the national dish. So I bloody hope it is the national dish. Bismillah. That's really weird, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. It's like porridge. It's exactly like porridge. I think it's even made of oats. It looks just like boiled oats. And then it's like a tomato sauce with, I don't know if that's chicken or just veg. It looks like just veg. Porridge and veg. What a dinner. I can't lie though, the sauce is super tasty. I'd prefer it with rice, to be honest, rather than like an oaty kind of porridge, but it's still nice. And then this, I'm certain this is some kind of hummus. Oh my gosh, it's not. It's like a date paste. I think this is literally dates made into a paste. Ooh, okay, that's really good. It's really sweet. And then the last thing to try is this, which is chicken in a mushroom sauce. It's Bismillah. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like a restaurant standard of food, but it's a good buffet standard of food. You know, if you were to go to a buffet, I'd say it's a good standard. If you would go to a restaurant and order it as your main dish, I would say, okay, maybe you're being overcharged. But I'm really liking this date paste. I feel as though I'm satisfied now with all the food I've had. Or I want to go see what other rooms there are. There's this room here called Slumber Room. Dear guests, if you wish to request pillows or blankets, just ask the staff for assistance. Okay, let's go and see what this area is like. The rooms are all occupied with people resting, so we can't actually look inside, but they're like sofas inside, and there's kids and stuff sleeping, so I'm not going to show it. But another room I've come across now, which I think will probably be busy, is TV and sports auditorium. Let's go. Bismillah. Oh my gosh. It's like a whole cinema in here. Man, it's literally a whole cinema inside of the lounge area. Yeah, I'm not going to chill in there. It's mainly just families resting up. I just kind of wanted to see what it was about. And then there's also this way. I'm curious to see what's around here. I've just noticed as well, in the middle of the room where they have the piano, they have this sweets bar over here as well. You can get yourself a little lemon and mint ice cream, pomegranate. It was very, very hot here in Saudi Arabia. As soon as I landed, I was literally sweating. There's loads of little different cakes. Assalamu alaikum, brother. All of this is free, right?
Yes.
Oh, can I try one of those? The San Sebastian cheesecakes, please. I think that looks the most interesting. There's some other desserts over there as well, like tarts and stuff, but I think that San Sebastian, look at that. That looks the most interesting.
Chocolate sauce?
Oh yes, please, chocolate sauce, please. There's no one over in this bit as well. The other food section is so busy, but the sweet section is so quiet. And have this little display of a chef saying welcome on it with loads of little bakery stuff. And then here they've got a load of different dates, which I'm actually going to take 2 of them for my next flight. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. Okay, now I just need to find a spot to sit down and eat this cheesecake. I think we should go here. And this is the San Sebastian cheesecake, famous by the Galata Tower in Turkey, but we're having it here in Saudi's Alforan lounge. That looks super tasty. It's like a baked cheesecake with chocolate sauce. It's most famous, like I said, in Istanbul. There's a lot of hype around it on Instagram and stuff, so let's see who does it better, the Turkish or the Saudis. Unfortunately, I haven't got a table to actually sit and eat this, so I'm just going to put it on my lap like this and I eat it. Also, all of the cutlery here is plastic. It all looks like it's metal, but it's all actually plastic. Anyway, let's try this San Sebastian cheesecake made by the man himself. Bismillah. Oh my, that is so yummy. Oof. Okay, that is a bit too good, I can't lie. In fact, that is actually much better than the San Sebastian cheesecakes I've had in Turkey. I kind of want to go back for a second, but I also want to see what food I have with my business class flight that's coming up soon, so I think I'll just have the one. But that is such a good cheesecake. I'll give that a solid 10 out of 10. As much as I've been enjoying the luxuries of this lounge, I think it's time now. Delhi, go to gate. Okay. Adios business lounge. There's also a first class lounge that way, but no one's even in that, so ain't no one hitting those kind of levels just yet. But oh my gosh, no way. These are the day cookies I was on about. I'm gonna take 2 of them. If I'm on my way out, I may as well take 2. Oh, there's also a recreation room. I didn't even see this on the way in, but there's a snooker table in there, and you can sit and chill and play games with your friends. But I'm out of here. Business lounge, finito, adioso. And here's a better view of the airport. I feel like I'm getting so distracted that I'm going to be late for my gate, but I just want to kind of soak it in. First time in Saudi Arabia. Coming back soon, inshallah. Make dua for me that I can come and make Umrah soon. I can see Al Baik in the distance as well, but I'm going to save that for when I come with my wife, inshallah. As much as I'd love to go and chow even more food, even though my belly's busting, I'm awake. Overall, I really like this airport. The one airport I don't really like is Qatar, because I think it's too big, whereas this one, it's not too big. It's like the right size. It has a bit of everything. That is just enough, and it's nice, it's clean, it's modern, it's safe. Of course, you can leave all your things around like most airports anyway, but I just like this airport. The layout's nice. There's that like central area there, and then it branches out, and as you come out, all the different gates are available to you, which is really nice, really convenient as well. You don't need to jump on any little metro things across the airport. It's just all within walking distance. I had a nightmare in Qatar trying to get across that airport when I was with my mum. She doesn't have the best mobility, and it was just a nightmare to get across it, especially if you're connecting flights like an hour or less than 2. It's really, really a rush. The gate I'm looking for is A34. So that means it is straight down this way. As you walk through the airport, you see so many people that are going to do Umrah, so may Allah accept their Umrah. And there's a lot of people just in white in general. Like everywhere you look, it's like there's just white everywhere. You'll never see an airport like it where everyone, look, even here, everyone is wearing white. Oh, and over here, there's actually a kid playing the piano. Man, they don't even have that in the business lounge. 1-star review, I'm disappointed. All jokes aside, I really enjoyed the business lounge and I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10. They had a massive range of desserts. Everything in there is halal, which is obviously a massive plus compared to back home in London, in Birmingham, sorry, where I was first. And she said, oh yeah, you've got business lounge. I went to the business lounge, she's like, you don't have business lounge. I was like, okay, and do I have business lounge? Do I not have business lounge? But it was only this airport where I had the business lounge because my first flight was economy and this flight is business. So I'm gonna be able to compare Saudia Airlines Economy and Saudia Airlines Business. So yeah, overall, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Fast Wi-Fi, wide range of food, very comfy, a lot of space. The only thing that could improve it, I'd say, is if there was more place to lay down. Because, you know, some people, when you're traveling, you just want to lay down, especially if you've flown economy for most of your journey. Then trust me, you don't want to just sit in a normal seat, you want to lay down. I've saved myself for that, that hopefully, inshallah, this next flight I'll have a seat where I can actually lay down and get some rest before we arrive to Delhi, India. Everywhere you go, if there is a toilet labeled, there's also a prayer room labeled right next to it. Every single time you see a toilet sign, you also see the prayer room. Time to see what business class gets us for a 5-hour flight to Delhi from Jeddah. Of course, one of the main perks as well is you get on the plane first, so you don't have to wait within the big queues. You just walk straight through number 1. I think there's only about 6 of us in business class, so it seems. So let's see.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Bravo, what?
Welcome on board.
I don't have a car,
Thank you so much.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so this is the business class. Where is my seat? Whereabouts is the seat number? 1, 2.
You're on the second.
This one or this one?
The other one, yeah.
This one, yeah? Okay, this is my seat right here, 2D. It's got a nice little booth sort of system. I'm going to be sat with a random stranger here as well, but I don't really mind because the chair is so much better than I imagined, to be honest. That's what the economy seats look like, and this is what the business seats look like. It's a big, big upgrade, to be honest. Put my bag up there. And let's see what this seat is like. We'll get a nice little blanket to go with it, but you also get this in obviously economy as well. As you can see, they've also got blankets and some other little bits, but we get this nice little pillow which they don't have in economy. I'm not really sure what difference that makes, but oh, this is the key. Look at this, look. I can throw my feet up here, relax and watch some films. And there's only 3 of us here in business class. No one else took the upgrade. I don't know why. They offered a 15% discount. It was meant to be £600 to £700 business class flight, and then they offered 15% discount and a bid. And the bid was, first it was 110 or 120, and they dropped it to 95. I bought bid at 110. Oh no, 105, sorry, and that got me the business class seat. That's how I got it for £105. It doesn't work on every flight. Like the flight from London to here, that one was like £1,000. But this one to India, no one seemed to go for the upgrade, so they offered a discount and I took it. I'm very happy with my choice of taking the upgrade, to be honest. The next leg of my flight is around 5 hours. I want to see what other features they have.
Welcome on board.
Thank you so much, brother.
You like Liverpool?
I love Liverpool. You like Liverpool?
Of course.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, bro.
So you are from there?
I'm from England, but Nottingham.
Nottingham, so you're not Scouse?
No, I'm not Scouse. No.
Yep.
You can tell by the accent, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. But I never been there.
So the brother I just spoke with, he's from Jeddah and his mother was born in Madinah. MashaAllah, beautiful story. And he was telling me that I should definitely come and visit here. The people are very friendly, and the next trip, inshallah, will be. But first, I've got an orange juice on the way. Oh, thank you so much. I'll make space.
Hot towel for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Enjoy.
So as soon as we board, people are still boarding the plane, as you might see back there. Look, everyone is still getting on the plane. but we get to sit. Bismillah. Oh, that's very fresh orange juice. Look, no one bidded for the business class. I think most people, they think in their head, oh, there's no way I will get business class if I bid for £93. There's no point. But actually, bid. Just put the lowest bid, or put just above the lowest bid if you really want it. And you can end up in business class for £100. Oh, it's much better than back there in economy, I'll be honest. I'm actually very, very impressed. I had my doubts at first. I thought, you know, I'd seen other videos of other airlines, cheap airlines, where they just, it's kind of like the same as that. You just get that kind of seat, just a bit of leg room, and it reclines, and they call it business class, but this is actually truly business class. I've got a nice little screen here, coat hanger on the side as well, like the normal seats also have that. And then, what is this? Oh, okay, I have a tray that I can pull it out, put my drinks on. This already is so much better than that small little plastic tray they get. This one is very nice, wood furnish, very clean. Oh, I'm so happy as well that there is no one next to me. I just get to enjoy all of the business class area to myself. First ever business class, and it's a great experience so far. Also, the staff are very attentive as well. Look, they're coming over offering us a hot towel. I never know what to do with these hot towels. They offered it also on the economy as well, but I never really know what to do with them. They smell so good though. Already I've noticed that the staff are way more talkative when you're in business class. Like, everyone's coming up to me, asking me where I'm from, having a chat with me, standing and talking to me about the camera, which never happens in economy. They sort of just greet you, give you your towel, give you your drink, and it's khalas, finish. But here everyone's talking to me, like when you come in to do Umrah, asking me questions. It's really nice, very nice welcoming, very nice service. And I just mentioned as well how no one else is in business. He said, yeah, that's it, no one else in business. It's just us and two other brothers who are sat in front of us. So normally to control the TV, you have to tap it, but I realized that here there is a remote control and I can put my TV on with that. I'm not sure if it's working right now or if I have to wait for the flight to start. Oh, okay, it is working, and the system is way, oh my gosh, the system is way better than the system in economy. It's like a completely different system. Oh, crazy, I've just realized on the back of the remote, it's a gaming controller, so you can actually play like actual games, not just tap screen, pull in those boring little Angry Bird kind of games. You can actually play like legit games. Assalamu alaikum, bro. How are you? Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm just doing a video of the business class.
Take your time.
Oh, thank you so much.
My name is Ibrahim, I'm the GD.
It's nice to meet you, Ibrahim.
I'll be with you all the way to Delhi.
Oh, perfect.
If you need any assistance with anything, if you need any information about the facilities of the seats.
What the economy, what are the bigger differences you would say that I get benefit-wise?
The first
obviously
thing,
this bit's nice.
The seats.
Yeah.
You can take a look at the seat and you see the features of the seat is not that as much as in the business.
Yeah.
You'll have the power outlet, you'll have the tray table, you'll have a movable screen and a bit of a reclining back, and that's it. But here you have a flexibility that goes to a bed.
How do you get it to go to a bed? Is it with this?
Yeah, with this control. With the small press of a button, this one, it will turn into a bed.
Oh, it will take it flat?
Bed. Yeah. And if you want to move part of the seat individually, you'll have the back support, you'll have the back, the whole back, and you'll have this the footrest. Oh,
so you get the footrest comes up as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's much better. What about the food? Is the food different that you get here?
For sure. A total different experience of the dining on board of this at business class, other than the economy, of course. And it's a 4-hour flight. In the economy, they have like one meal. But here, you'll have something called dine as demand. Whenever you want to eat your food, whatever it's lunch, breakfast, or dinner, it will be at your service. Right. They come and take the meal order from you. They will ask you, when do you like the meal to be prepped and served?
Oh, so a lot better than that. A lot better than that. I flew economy on the way here, and then obviously because I came from England.
Oh, which city? Sorry.
I came from Birmingham.
Oh,
yeah,
my favorite destination, by the way.
I love Birmingham, by the way. Have you been to Scotland yet?
No.
You should go to Scotland.
Okay.
If you ever get the chance, go to Edinburgh. I went there recently, loved it. It's amazing. I've slightly reclined the seat now. It obviously goes into a bed if I press this, but I'm just putting it all the way back. And for reference, I'm 6'2", 6'3", and at this sort of incline, it's perfect. It feels, this is like the kind of incline you want, not too flat. It's kind of up a little bit so you can still watch the TV. And my feet are touching the bottom now, but they're like comfortably touching the bottom. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm squashed in. I feel nice, good amount of space. Oh, that's probably actually the biggest blessing, is the space. You know, those economy flights, my feet never can stretch out all the way. I'm feeling always my knees touching the seat in front of me, especially when they put their seat back. And now we don't have to worry about that. But let me just see, actually, this, apparently this button, if you hold it, I think it puts your bed flat completely, as you can see. Oh, it's going all the way. But the lower it gets, the more cramped it starts to get. My feet actually don't fit in anymore. As you can see, my knees are like bending because it's not that comfy. But this is like almost all the way back. Like some angle, that, look at that, some angle. You can get these drinks throughout the flight. As you can see with Saudia Airlines, it's not possible to get alcohol, which is good. Everything is halal. The woman has just been round and I've ordered myself a lamb biryani. So it's gonna be my second biryani of the day, because I also had a chicken biryani on the economy flight on the way here. So 2 biryanis in a day. But I've asked for it to come with 2 hours left to land. And as you can see here, we've got 4 hours and 41 minutes left to landing. We're still not set off yet. So that should give me like 2 hours to rest, enjoy just watching some shows, or maybe editing, or maybe even taking a nap, because I'm feeling quite tired, to be honest. I've only just realised now, as the lights have started to come down and we're about to set off, that the duvet is actually a proper thick duvet. Like, as you can see, it's thick and full of padding. The one that you get on the economy is sort of like a fleece kind of material, the same as you get with Qatar, the same as you get with all the airlines when you fly economy. You just get sort of like a thin sheet. But this one is super thick, and it's like an actual duvet. So it's like as if you're going to sleep. Even the pillow is a lot better than economy, and you get a pillowcase on these ones, which you don't in economy as well. You just get a plain one. So I'm gonna get myself nice and cozy. I think I'm gonna fall asleep. Nice and cozy, ready for the flight to Delhi. And now we're getting a dua. As much as I like flying with Etihad and Qatar, I feel like Saudia is the perfect Muslim like flight business that there is. They give you dates, they make dua on the screen, and I've even heard that they have like a prayer section on this plane, which I'm yet to see. I will ask soon if we can go and see it, but for now, oh yeah, also they have the Quran and stuff like that on the screen as well, which is nice. But I think this is the perfect airline for Muslims. I really do. Everything is halal as well. I've put this chair now into like full recline, like a bed, and the best way to describe how it feels is like, you remember when you was a kid and you would lay on the back seat of the car? That's how it feels. I was like closing my eyes, resting my head, and it just reminded me of those days where I would be in the back of the car on a long road trip with my family, and I would just be sleeping on the back seat. Another thing I just noticed is here there is a headphone case. I think that's what it is anyway. It's completely different once again to economy, because in that one you just get some small little earbuds. This looks like some Drabies. Like, this is looking like some serious headphones. So I'll open them now and then I will try and get some rest. Also, something that's really nice is that there is a curtain here that has been shut now the flight is set off. So you don't just have people like sat there watching you trying to sleep, but look at the quality of these headphones. They literally look like premium quality headphones, like Drabies or something. Okay, they're a little bit stiff, but once you twist them, oh my gosh, these headphones are so comfortable. They really do remind me of like some Drabies or some of my Sony headphones that I have, which are like over £100 headphones, so they're really good quality. The only flaw is that I don't think you can keep these. I would have loved to have taken these home with me, but if I show you the cable bit, these ain't fitting in no iPhone, that's for sure. We've been in the air for maybe 10 minutes and already the service has started. She's brought around some nuts for us, and the people here that are sleeping, she didn't wake them up, she just put it there nicely to the side for them, and I like that because at least you can rest here and not be woken up with food. And although I don't like the nuts, I've actually requested a nice cold Pepsi with ice. Bismillah. That's so refreshing, especially with the ice in it. It just hits different. I almost forgot to show you as well, the bathroom is a lot different actually than economy. I say a lot different, it's quite similar. How different can a toilet be, you know? It's more spacious though, I would say. And you've also got some little things here like, I think they're like hand gels and yeah, some like hand hygiene lotions and gels, which are obviously complimentary. And also I got a toothbrush in my chair, so obviously I can come in here, scrub up the brushes, scrub up the gnashes, and get back to sleeping, which is exactly what I'm about to go do. Okay guys, you can probably tell from my face, but I've just been asleep for 3.5 hours now, I think. Just been knocked out dead, but the woman came and woke me up and was like, you still haven't eaten yet, do you want your food? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So the food has arrived. I've got a lamb biryani. I would be lying to you right now if I said I could eat this and I'm hungry, because I'm not even hungry. I just accepted it because she offered it to me. I can't complain though, the food itself looks absolutely lovely. The biryani has a nice spread of lamb on top. I've got some bread with it, some hummus, some fresh vegetables, a little side of yogurt, a cheesecake, a little salt and pepper, and even a Pepsi on the side. So I really can't complain, it's pretty much perfect. Now the thing that shocked me the most is actual metal cutlery. I'm not dealing with the plastic stuff anymore like on the economy flight, and like also in the business lounge we've actually got some metal cutlery. Anyway, let's try this biryani. It's unfortunate that I'm not actually that hungry because the food does look really, really amazing. The rice looks the same as the one I had earlier pretty much, but this time it has lamb on it. The other one I had was chicken and it was really delicious, to be honest. Bismillah. Oh, it's quite spicy. Honestly, it's okay. It's alright. It just tastes a bit spicy. I wouldn't say it's anything too flavorful or the meat has that much flavor. It just tastes like spicy meat and rice, to be honest. Very, very basic. But it's still nice. I think maybe because I had biryani earlier, I'm sort of not really feeling it anymore, you know. I've had probably 2 spoonfuls and I'm kind of like, I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all that. But my sweet tooth is going crazy, and this cheesecake, caramel cheesecake, is looking so tasty. Bismillah. Oh, okay. Oh, the biryani was not really hitting, but the cheesecake is so like dense, and so sweet and flavorful. 10 out of 10 for that. The biryani, I'll give it probably like a 6 out of 10. It's nothing really that impressive. I'm really not sure as to whether the microphone picks this up as well, but above me is like some fans, and they are blowing such cold air. Like, it is so cold. Luckily, obviously I have the blanket, so I'm quite cozy and warm anyway. But if I didn't have this blanket and I wasn't wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, it would be pretty cold in here, because that air is really, 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 really cold. Anyway, what do you guys think about business class? Is it worth it? I definitely think it's worth it if you're getting it for around 100. I would say maximum £300 to £400 on top of your ticket price. I think I've spent around 400 on both of my flights. £420 on both of my flights, one economy, one business class, which, to be honest, you can never really complain with. I've tried to look for little faults here and there just to balance it out and not obviously be biased and say, oh yeah, it's amazing, everything's amazing. There are some small faults, like it being really cold in here. The biryani is not great, but other than that, to be honest, it has been amazing and definitely worth the money. Would you guys fly business class after seeing this video? Let me know in the comment section.